Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback, the second-round pick out of Kentucky, Will Levis.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
A second down throw here for Levis. Short, complete to Likely. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the Rams' 36-yard line.
The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
Great field position as they take the field for their first possession of the game. And so far, really nice complementary football. Defense gets a stop. Special teams gets the big. Turn. Now it's up to the offense. Can they do their job and try to secure a touchdown here to take an early lead?
Going right, it's taken in, and he'll take this one in. Deshaun Jackson, touchdown Miami. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. They get the 2-point conversion. What a start to this one. An 8-0 edge. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Levis. Rolling right. Now he'll run it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
And he just continues to show the ability to extend drives with his legs. It's not something people immediately bring up when they talk about him, Mike, but as we've seen, he's more than capable of making something happen whenever the opportunity presents itself.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Levis. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. They take this in back at the 16. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Dolphins heading back out. This, of course, the 2nd game this weekend to feature a team wearing the new NFL Rivalries uniforms. The Dolphins theme is dark waters. Good look, dark blue, highlighting the speed this offense hopes to be running at here tonight. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Flush to his right. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Complete. He's got Kupp. And he's into the end zone. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up.
Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Hubbard. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Taron Johnson up to make the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, Levis. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for the Rams. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
At the 48-yard line.
The Dolphins offense and Cooper Kupp heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Now a 1st down throw for Tua. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3.
Ready, shot. Out.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Hey, get set.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. It is brought in the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Miami. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for two.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Hubbard. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Like 13, like 13.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Throwing on second down. Oh, the ball's out. It's picked up by the Dolphins. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And this is caught. So an 8 points. Wait, what a turn here. The fumble return for touchdown, and they tack on 2 more for good measure. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Hubbard. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Rams offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Like 49.
Levis. Open right side is likely. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To throw is Levis. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Like 13.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
The Dolphins offense going to take over just before the half. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Deshaun Jackson. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving outside the pocket. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return is Hubbard. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll get this ahead for about 3. It was Darius Washington bringing them down. The tight end going in motion to the left. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. I bet you it was 2 different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Jackson now to return it. Crazy. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Miami. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the 3rd quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit returning it for 6.
Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. On the run to the right. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Levis to throw. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. On first down, Levis. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Levis. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Levis. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Rams.
49, Mike 49.
They go play action with Levis. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Carl Brooks in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Mike 24. 19.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. In motion goes Likely. Levis to throw. He's got Likely over the middle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This offense just can't buy a 3rd down conversion right now, Mike, and if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL, and so far, this has been about as bad as it gets.
And they blocked the kick.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
The Dolphins offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they will finally run him down. It's a big play there for Miami. 36 yards.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Right back to Kelce again. And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Miami. And he can continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
All right, so ultimately, it's a successful play. That's a win for the defense. But that was very close, Mike, to being a 4-point swing. So instead of the offense securing 2 points on that try, if he's able to secure that interception and take it the other way, he would have gotten 2 points.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. 3rd year man, Will Anderson. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And it just seems like anytime this offense has gotten anything positive going, it's been this pass rush that has immediately shut it down. And this has been a clinic tape on how you rush the passer. And I promise you, they want to finish this thing out here with a shutout.
3rd and long. Now, Levis. Headed left, buying time. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
And he's not the type of quarterback that wants to play off script. He wants to operate within the rhythm and the timing of the offense. But with them flooding the back end, he ultimately has no choice but just take what he can on the ground. And now they find themselves staring at a 4th down.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10.
44. Ready. Ready, team. Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Ready.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
18. Out.
Two and out on first down. Rolling to the left. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown, Dolphins. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. That his second touchdown tonight. Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for two.
The Dolphins are lining up for
He'll drop to throw. And they will not let up. He is into the end zone for two more.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Hubbard. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Rams offense headed back to take over once more. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive. First and 10.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. They try to run for it with Hubbard.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Punt team headed out for the Rams, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. He'll return it from the 11. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Dolphins offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10.
Ready.
Play action. Tagovailoa. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. Inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Rams, nothing.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. To return is Hubbard. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. Levis throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
Going up top. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Like 90.
To throw is Levis. Oh, the ball's out. It's picked up by the Dolphins. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Ready, set, out!
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's going to be the record breaker. Most touchdown passes in a single game. Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
To return is Hubbard. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Like 46, like 46, and a 10.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the Dolphins. And this was as good as it gets. All 3 phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.